This is insane what has come out of these bags.
Good morning and welcome back to Vlogmas Eve.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
So Milo and I'm filming on my phone, number one, because I thought I'd brought my camera, but I think I've left it in Lee's car. I don't know what I was going to say, I'm filming on my phone. Me and Milo are Pokemon hunting. At Milo's request, Lee's gone to the gym and left us at the lake, and we are hunting for Pokemon. You found anything good?
Well, there's these Pokemon, but I've already got them.
Oh, but look how beautiful it is at the lake. It's so pretty.
And also, we're going to Subway if we're hungry when we get there.
Apparently we will be hungry when we get there because Milo loves Subway. So if you've got any money, yeah, it's so pretty.
I'm already hungry.
Subway is Milo's favourite takeaway food, or you know, this kind of food. And he has salami, just salami. And today, you don't usually get crisps. We're having prawn cocktail crisps and a chocolate chip cookie, even though we've got thousands of chocolate chip cookies at home. I'm back and I'm on my camera. Oh my god, I was so tired earlier. I had like a 5-minute nap on the sofa, which is unheard of for me. So earlier on, I was looking through my bags for something and I found like 14 lipsticks that I'd forgotten all about. And a bag collection has been highly requested on my other channel, which I will link below. And so I thought it might be interesting to get all of my bags out, go through them, see what's inside them, see what perhaps I have been missing for months and months and months, potentially years. And then I'm going to film a bag collection for that channel. As I was putting some of these on the bed, they were definitely not empty. So I'm hoping there are some things that I've been missing for quite a while that I am now going to find. I'm just going to run through everything and see what I find. You're not like, this is insane. This is insane what has come out of these bags. This. If you've watched any of my What's in My Bags before, you probably won't be surprised. This doesn't count. This is like stuffing, because I stuff certain bags because I feel like they will hold up a little bit better. But a lot of this stuff, not so much. This is crazy. Okay, so I have organised everything and I'm going to show you all the stuff that I found. It's so bizarre. I've just found something over here that needs to be in this pile. In fact, we'll start with that. Kinds of medication. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things of ibuprofen. 1 individual Imodium caplet. You never know. Although I wouldn't have been able to find it because it was in the bottom of the bag I haven't used for ages. Some Compeed blister patches, which I bought recently and immediately forgot about. I found mints from different places. Oh, change. Okay. I've got some Harvey Nichols mints and some Earl of Doncaster mints, which is a place near us. Mints. I take them from the table. I don't eat them. Why am I taking them? I don't know. So many train tickets, that most of which I've just got rid of. A lot of this is just completely random. I have a badge from Taco Bell that opened at Lakeside in Doncaster. My dad queued for me. This is a funny story and a terrible story because I said to him, I had queued to be one of the first 100 people, this is so sad, to go to the Taco Bell in Frenchgate in Doncaster. And I was very excited about it. And you got a t-shirt and that was a really cool thing. And then I found out that the drive-thru that was opening, if you were one of the first 100 people, you got free tacos for a month. It's like, oh my God. The downside of that was that I was going to be in London with Emma that day. And it was the day after we came back from LA. So anyway, I was telling my dad about that, you know, jet lagged, coming home, telling him the story. And then I woke up early the next morning. Emma messaged me to say she couldn't get to London. And so I went back to sleep. My dad went to Taco Bell thinking I was in London, queued to get this badge for me, and he was number 6 in the queue until I got tacos for free for 30 days and felt terrible that I was in bed while he did that. Because even I was like, ugh, I'm too tired. Like, we just got home. And he went, and I felt bad. And also, he went an hour earlier because he thought it opened an hour earlier. The whole story is terrible. This, which I think is for a camera I don't even have anymore, a lens cap. Pokemon Platinum version for the Nintendo DS, which, in case you were wondering, is my game. Does not belong to the children. I have some random child things. This is probably McDonald's toys, crayons from somewhere that we went. I don't like when they give them to us. You never know when you might need crayons. Oh. And then I've got this, which, is it Playmobil? I don't know, it's like little plastic tools that I think came with some kind of toy. I don't know. These I will have kept for my scrapbook, which has just been completely neglected for the past year or so. And these are from the cruise that I went on, not last year. No, was it last year? It wasn't this year. It was like 18 months ago. Crazy. So I've got a little beer mat thing, or a drinks mat, coaster, and my key. I think this is from, I don't know if this is from the Celestial Cruise. I don't know what this is from. Asa Abloy. No, I don't know. But I keep those things for that reason. I have some change from different places. Euros, some American change, and some English change, which is useful. I really could do with that lip balm. My lips have been so dry recently. This is my favourite lip balm, by the way. I've got loads of them scattered around the house. I've got one at work, one in the car, one by my bed, one by my makeup, and one hanging around in this bag apparently. Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. I think for 2020, my plan is going to be that I'm going to be super organised. And you know when people have like pouches of stuff, and when they swap from one bag to another, those pouches come with them? I'm going to be one of those people. Watch this space. I have an empty miniature all-nighter from Urban Decay, which again I'm going to hold on to because I can decant something into that. I have two powders. One is the MAC blotting powder, which is in medium dark. And is, oh, I know why this was in my bag. It was for Back to MAC. So I still have some things knocking around for Back to MAC. That might be why I've got these lipsticks in here. Yes, it is why I've got the lipsticks in here. Right, so I've got Angel from MAC, which is this colour, not really my colour at all. Although every time I go back to them before I Back to MAC them, which basically means you can return, not unused, you can return used lipsticks that you're not using anymore. Used anything from MAC, or used up. Doesn't have to be finished, but finished or stuff you don't want anymore to MAC. And I think it's 6 items and you get a free, I don't know if it's a free lipstick or a free eyeshadow. I always get lipstick, but I don't know what the terms are. But anything that's in packaging like this, it can't be like an individual pan. It has to be in proper packaging. And they recycle the packaging and you get something for free in return. And so I Back to MAC'd quite a few things last year and got a couple of new lipsticks, and I think these were the things left over. So I have that, I have Angel, also their mechanical eyebrow pencils are included in that, which is a really good deal. The Cream Sheen lipstick in Speak Louder, which I used to love, but I don't know if you can see this in this light, but it's got that kind of weird white stuff all over it, so it's clearly no good anymore. So that's why they're in there, I'm remembering. I have this in here and I don't know why. It's the Pixie On The Glow Multi-Use Moisture Stick. I swear to Jesus, I thought Ella had stolen this. I think maybe she did steal this. I think she did. And I think that perhaps I threw it in a bag and thought I'll deal with it later. I think I found it in her bedroom and was like, oh, no, no. You have teenagers. Nothing is sacred. And this is really, really nice because it's like, it's just, well, I didn't really show you that, did I? So you twist it up and you can just like moisturise. It's pretty cool. I think I'm going to put that in my travel bag for holiday in January. What else have we got? More lip products. 2 things from NARS, one of which I've been looking for ages. This is the Velvet Lip Glide in Bound. I'm going to put this on right now. I love. It's such a gorgeous colour. I can't do this very well in this viewfinder. But it's such a beautiful, if that's wonky, don't panic. I'll check it again before I do anything else. And this one again is a Rykogen, I think is how you pronounce that. Satin lip pencil from NARS. I think this was a mini one, but really I would be happy with like a set of minis because I don't think I would use a full size one. And a very, very similar colour, just a really easy to wear. And a very, something kind of between a lipstick and a gloss. It's got a bit of a stickiness to it, so it keeps that shine. And one of the only ones of these that I've really enjoyed. So scratch that, I'll probably never buy a pack of minis because there's been very, very few I've actually liked. I have this, which again I was looking for recently. This is the Powder Puff Lippy from NYX. The powder lip cream and the colour is Best Buds. And I bought the red one and it was not my colour. But it's such a beautiful, easy to wear colour, this one. And you put it on and it's like a matte lip cream, you know, like, gotta squeeze a little bit more out. You know, there we go. You know, like the, oh, what were they? They were like a liquid lip, but they were like a moussey texture. It's like that. Maybe I'll put this on as well. I think you can never have too many lip products, can you? I really like this colour a lot. I have two little perfumes in here. One is the Elizabeth James Nirvana Black. I felt like I really liked the white one better. Oh my goodness. That spilled all over the place. I'm just going to keep putting things on until I run out of stuff. I feel like that has maybe leaked because I'm sure I didn't use that much of it, but I do like this one. Maybe black after all. And this Miss Dior, which I don't think I did like the smell of. And I think is full. I think I just threw that in there as a to have, just in case. I have a couple more lip things. I've got two lip pencils, both of which I have been looking for. I'm trying to remember which bag I found these in. I think I'll show you it in a second. My most used bag of the summer. And bear in mind, if you're interested, I will do a bag collection of all the stuff behind me. That will be on my other channel. I'll link it below. It'll already be up by the time you see this. I have got some expensive bags. I've got some designer bags. I've got some leather. I've got some, you know, stuff that I think people assume that once you've got a certain kind of bag, you won't ever wear something that is like a high street bag. Not the case at all. Definitely my most worn bag of the summer was like super, super inexpensive, and I bought it last summer and wore it to death then as well. It's just really, really kind of my style. So the two lip things that were in there, the two lip liners that I've been looking for, are Urban Decay Weirdo, which I can't swatch because it is dead, but it's like a nice kind of peachy pink, and Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, which I've been looking for ages. Everybody knows what it looks like, but all these products are basically exactly the same colour, aren't they? What I'm showing you. This is Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. The colour is Inspired, which is obviously not very inspired because look what it looks like next to everything else. It's this one. They're all the same, aren't they? They're just kind of like, you know, it's what we like, isn't it? Oh, I have another powder here as well, which is a bizarre thing for me to have with me, unless I was taking it to show someone, or I don't know. I don't know why I've got it. The Gosh Prime and Set Priming and Mattifying Setting Powder. I use this underneath my makeup, but I only use it like 2 or 3 times, filmed a video about it, and then I didn't know where it went. The other day I was thinking about this, did not know where it went, and now I've got it back. A great primer if you've got very, very oily skin. It kind of blocks out any oil production underneath your foundation. And then a brush. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's also a pair of socks. I'm going to guess I had this pair of socks because I was probably going to be trying on shoes. That's the only reason I would possibly have, because I don't wear socks on the regular. But to have a pair in my bag would be weird otherwise. Okay, I have my phone charger and this charging wire. I have a pair of headphones, which I'm sure I was looking for at some point, because why would I not be? My notebook, which I was thinking about only this week, because I wrote down some stuff in the beginning of the year, January 1st. I wrote down a lot of different things. I wrote down some goals. I'm going to have to write all of these things down and see whether or not I reached any of my goals, because I thought I must find that little book, because I wrote all at the beginning, this is how I feel, these are my goals. I wrote down some like lifetime goals, some like 5-year goals, some 2019 or 18 goals. It must be 19 surely. 2018 goals, but I am 99.9% sure they were goals from 2018 for 2019. So that is a nice thing to find, because I was thinking about it recently with it coming up to the new year. I have this, but I put this in today, so that doesn't really count, does it? This is my Costa flask. It's my favourite one. It keeps the coffee hot for hours and hours and hours. Like, it's insane. I can make coffee in here or go and get coffee and it will be ready to drink like super, super hot, so like 7 hours later. It's amazing. Same with cold as well. And in another bag, I don't know if these were in here for a reason or if I was using them as stuffing, honestly. My book! casual plug. If you're still looking to purchase some gifts for Christmas, my book is available next day delivery on Amazon Prime. I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. For those of you that don't know, I wrote a book beginning of this year, and it is annoyingly aimed at mums. It's not really aimed at mums at all. It's more about kind of confidence, self-esteem, as your body changes and as you grow up. There's a massive element of that, and that was the part that they were like, well, this is about mums. I'm like, well, it's not. They really just wanted to aim it at mums, which sucked because there were loads and loads of people who followed me that said, is this only for mums? I'm like, ugh! But no, it's not. And it's basically about styling your life. So it's called lifestyling. The whole, I never really found a great way of describing what the book is, but it's basically styling your life. So talking about the phase of life that you're in right now, and how you style that life. So I might have an idea of what I would like my style to be, but it might not be conducive with my life right now. My life right now is big sweatshirts, easy, like pull-on jeans, just out the door, be quick. I have a job that allows me to be a little bit more smart casual the rest of the week, but I don't have to be kind of super, super smart. I don't have a social life that takes me to places where it warrants having like a closet full of really nice clothes, that kind of thing. At this phase in my life, I have styled myself as I need to be for the life that I've got. Whereas in another 5-10 years, my life might be completely different, and then I will style that life then. My life was different 10 years ago. And so the whole idea is kind of changing your perception of what style is, what personal style is, helping you find things that are more flattering, helping you find your colour palette, and a lot of it comes down to the fact that once you've identified a lot of those things, then along with that comes a lot of confidence and self-esteem. So there's a big part of the book is that I also talk a lot about kind of packing and organising and capsule wardrobes and like how I plan things. There's going to be a video on this in the new year, how I pack. It's a bit unusual. I do it on the computer, prep for packing. So there's kind of a little section on that. And I talk obviously about like beauty. I talk about being a mother, which again, it's not necessarily just for mums, but I do talk about that. I wrote a letter to my daughter, talking to her about some things that I thought would be nice to have published, although I have no idea to this day whether or not she read them. And obviously like hair and beauty and all that stuff, and relationships and like love language. There's just tons and tons of stuff in here. It's kind of like the books I used to read when I was a kid, where you would get like life tips. I just have a real specific idea of books I had when I was like a preteen, that would take you through like steps of how to do a facial and how, you know, like really basic things when you were a kid. I wanted that for like a woman in her 30s, and I feel like that's what I created. And lots of people liked it, and lots of people were put off by the tagline and the whole mum thing. So yeah, segue into, if you're interested, that is available, and it is next day delivery, and you could get it as a present. And then I also have another one in a jiffy bag, because there was a point where I was giving them away a lot over social media and stuff. So I have them kind of them, which I kind of forget from time to time that I wrote a book. It's a massive achievement and I'm really proud, but it doesn't come up in everyday life. Lastly, I found two kind of items of clothing. Not really. I don't really know what this is from. I don't know if it's from a costume or if these are those kind of gloves that you wear to curl your hair. I don't know. Just black gloves. They might even be from like a Milo costume. They don't look very big, do they? I'm thinking maybe they are like Kylo Ren gloves or something. Oh no, they're child gloves. Okay, I think they're from a child's costume. Why have I got them in my bag? I don't know. And a bra. I usually can find a bra in at least one of my handbags, because occasionally you just need to take off your bra for whatever reason. And that is everything that I found in amongst all of my bags, and a plug for my book. It's the morning after, which is basically the entire thing of my vlogs, isn't it? And now it's the next day. I can't film within a day and end the video within a day. I intended on filming a little bit of Milo's Christmas concert, but not conducive with filming really around lots of children. Not really. And so I didn't. He had a good time. There was fake snow. I did film a little bit of that, which I'll try to remember to put in here. Fake snow. You know, just like a film party from back in the day. and just fun, kid fun. And it's probably one of our only major traditions that we have, because his childminder always has the same party. But yeah, it was cute, it was fun. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I know that the bulk of this ended up being about what weird stuff was in my handbags. And a strange plug for my book. But today is a new day and I have to vlog again, and there'll probably be more baking. I've already had the scrambled eggs again because I'm a lunatic, and then I'm working. So we'll see what ends up being the end of Vlogmas, but this is the end of this one. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Well, I've got news for you, I know you're waiting. Vlogmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.